Next thing I want to talk about is the advantage of diploma program. So back to taking 1, taking 3, or taking 6. If you want to walk across our graduation stage, let's look at that one more time. Here's the graduation stage. If you want to walk across this graduation stage and you want an accredited diploma, an accredited transcript, you will need to be in our diploma program. So that's an extra layer, okay? So what will the diploma program offer you that just taking chemistry or calculus with us wouldn't? All right, the first thing is only our diploma students have access to things like student government opportunities and student connections. Student government is self-explanatory. You could be class vice president. Student connections are monthly meetings that we have with all the diploma 10th graders and all the diploma 11th graders. You'll be with your class and they have fun little evening. They play games, they get to know each other, all of that, okay? Another advantage to our diploma program is receiving an accredited transcript. This is what an accredited transcript looks like, okay? I will be going over this in depth in just a minute, but that in my mind is worth everything to be in the diploma program. Every year I help 30 or 40 students get into college, and that accredited transcript alone is worth its weight in gold. You will also get a lovely graduation, a nice diploma. I could walk around the corner and show you my son's diploma that's still, he's 5 years out. He's still displaying that on his desk, okay? Another thing that you will be getting if your diploma is grade tracking. So we as advisors, we will be keeping an eye on your students' grades. We're not going to micromanage them. We're not going to say, hey, Sally, don't forget you got a project due on Friday. But what we would reach out and say is, hey, just check it in. I noticed Sally missed like 4 assignments in a row. She took zeros for those. I'm just checking in to see if all is well. Or I saw that Henry didn't do so well on his recent algebra test. Maybe it's time that we look at a tutor. Can we talk a little bit more about that? That is something that you will get being part of the diploma program. Another thing is seminar access. We have a lot of these seminars more than once a month, and they're valuable. And you get access to these type of seminars to be educated and to learn more. So for like next week, next Tuesday night, we're having a senior only meeting where we as advisors are rolling out to our seniors everything they need to have on their radar in August and September to get the ball rolling if they want to be applying to colleges, okay? I think probably the biggest thing other than the accredited transcript is you will have an expert advisor who has your back. This is not a fabricated testimonial. This is something I got 6 days ago from one of my families. Her name is Sharon. Thank you, Susan, for always being there for us. You are one of the reasons I have stuck with homeschooling, knowing that you are just an email away with good advice when I have needed it. Many blessings to you and yours. So Sharon, shout out to Sharon. I get these emails at least every 3 days, something to this effect that I have your back and I will help you along. There's about 10 of us who do this same job as an academic advisor. I would say all of us are experts and all of us will have your back. So that is worth, in my mind, paying for the diploma fee. So way back when, before I even had this job, even though I knew quite a bit, I mean, I was an educator, I brought in a lot of knowledge, I still had, my kids were in the diploma program and I had an advisor who helped me choose my kids' classes, make sure they're on the right track, etc. Okay? The next one is assurance that you are doing enough. Let's get a shout out in the chat box for how many sleepless nights we have all done, whether you're a mom or a dad, because you're concerned you are not doing enough. This is where your advisor will come in and say, I've got you. You are doing enough. And I am double checking your student has enough credits to graduate. I'm double checking they have the right courses. The last thing is you're going to get hand holding. If you want it, great. If you don't want it, fine, but you're going to get it if you want it. For the college process, like, do you know how to fill out a FAFSA? Trust me, you have to have a master's degree almost just to fill out those things. The Common App, how to do recommendation letters, dual enrollment, all of that. So that is the advantages to the diploma program. Towards the end here, if you want to be thinking about the diploma program, we'll put a link in. I think actually, Deanna, I see she put a link in. So that's two messages ago where Deanna put the diploma program information. This, in my mind, is where to start. You can go take chemistry with us or calc, great. But if you want that hand-holding with an expert, the diploma program is where it's at. And we even have some students, I mean, you do have to pay, obviously, for the diploma program. Money's tight. Maybe they drop out for a year, and they come back to us just for our expert advice so we can assure them that they are on the right track.